What's up, metahumans? I'm Lawyer Wynton. That's Peter Speroni. Together, we make up the Web3 attorney. Today, we're not talking about anything that's Web3 related. It could be. We could NFT the incident, but we had to take a minute to talk about what happened with Dave Chappelle when he was performing at the Netflix is a Joke festival at the Hollywood Bowl last night. Absolutely crazy. And we kind of called it, a lot of people called it, that stuff like this was going to start happening. There was going to be copycat incidents after the whole Will Smith slaps Chris Rock thing, because, you know, that whole shebang. But let's watch the video, and then we'll get into the details of what happened.
History.
So this guy absolutely trucks Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, this was a full out attack, like planned attack,
which is with crazy.
Aggression. Like there's like intent there to do serious harm.
Yes. So apparently the attacker's name is Isaiah Williams. And he, as you saw, attacked Dave Chappelle while he was on stage performing at the Hollywood Bowl last night, which was May 3rd, if you're seeing this in the future times. Hello, future people. And apparently he was carrying a replica plastic gun that could eject a blade.
That's nuts. It's as Isaiah Lee, right?
Isaiah Lee. So he's been charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon.
Which is the penalties for that are quite stiff, and that's going to be rough. I mean, he deserves it,
but this is
nuts.
Just in awe that this is a thing that entertainers, comedians have to worry about now.
Yeah, like if any place seemed somewhat still a place to just sort of laugh about how crazy the world was, or, you know, I don't know, any kind of political issues or whatever, everything else that society's always been divided on, stand-up comedy gave everybody sort of just a moment to laugh about it. I mean, yes. I remember comedians coming out with, you know, September 11th jokes. I mean, even like AIDS jokes and all this kind of stuff that were like, there's healing in being able to just laugh. Yeah, it's offensive. That's the point. And it seems like there's this acceptance now after what Will Smith did, which we said would happen, that this is a direct result of that. It inspires people to think that they can just physically harm people that say things that they disagree with. They can't.
Yes. And it's insane. Hold on. There's more video. So apparently, like, after this video right here, if you want to see it again, here it is. It's quick.
History.
Then, of course, Dave Chappelle's security steps in, grabs a guy, and they beat the dog shit out of this dude. And apparently Jamie Foxx jumps in and helps detain the guy. So Jamie Foxx, fellow comedian, actor, music artist,
everything,
showman, jumps in and he's detaining the guy.
And
wait, hold on, a graphic video. I should have said that before this, but you can see the guys.
Oh no! No, that's what you said earlier. I'm not. No, I can't even look at that shit. Oh man!
They stopped this dude out.
Ooh, they bend that backwards. That's a great hole, man.
Yeah. I should have said explicit video ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Peter.
we'll mark the video. Yeah, that's pretty grotesque. Wow, they really effed him up.
Yeah. So I think this is. Oh, and then the Chris Rock.
Yeah, was that Will Smith?
Yeah, Chris Rock comes out.
So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I actually, you know, we called this too on our Will Smith NFT video for Chris Rock.
Oh, definitely.
The Chris Rock slap. That Chris Rock was going to use this for the rest of his career.
Yes.
You know, I mean, Will Smith just turned into a punchline at this point. It was literally a career-ending move for him. And it's like every little jab that Chris Rock can get in now, he's just he was waiting. This is a perfect time to do it. But like this is, I think there's sort of like some sort of like solace in that too. Like that's the point. That was a horrific event that just unfolded in front of all of those people at an event where he's doing some stand-up comedy. And as bad as it was, Chris Rock's default was to make a joke at that time, and you can hear the crowd laugh. That's what comedy is for. It's a release. It's an escape.
So this actually brought to mind, like, not only the thing that happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith, but also what we were just talking about the other day with, what's her name? They got served, Olivia Wilde. When she got served the papers on stage. What is going on with security at these events where people are just outside of Will Smith, where people are just able to walk up on stage like this? I can see where I don't imagine he will, but he definitely could. Dave Chappelle could sue the security company. He could sue the venue. He could sue the production company that put the show on. He could sue Netflix. He could sue everybody. He could just sling lawsuits all over the place for a guy being able to tackle him on stage with a deadly weapon.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, how do you prevent? I mean, I don't know. Preventing somebody from rushing the stage would seem like a standard safety protocol for people working security at an event like this.
Yes.
And it's now happened, like it's happening here. Like, I think that they're going to have to sort of like regroup and like they'll put new protocols in place because, I mean, this is just crazy stuff. It's just so unfortunate. This is where we're at.
I feel like he should sue just to like say, all right, this cannot happen anymore. This cannot happen. Somebody's going to get hurt.
He's definitely going to make some sort of stand-up show about it and joke about it for the rest of his life. Because you have to remember, like, stand-up comedians, they use their comedy to deal with their own pain. Yes. Like, that's why they do it. They're often are pretty, like, down people or are depressed people, and they use it as a way to get it all out. So he'll manifest this into something positive like he always does, and hilarious. I love Dave Chappelle. I mean, he takes so much heat for his jokes and stuff, but the thing about Dave Chappelle is like he makes jokes about everybody. It's not like anybody is individually targeted. And it's like, you consider a Dave Chappelle show and, 10 jokes that you laugh at, you don't relate to. And then are you supposed to, the one that is offending you're supposed to like, really like take issue with that? Like, you're missing the entire point of why you're there.
Comedy as an art form is, when done right, and I think Dave Chappelle does it right, is a unique viewpoint on what's happening in society from a personal standpoint.
It's commentary.
That is what comedy is.
Yeah. It tells some of the most divisive things that we as a society just can't agree on. It frames it in a way where it unifies, because we can all laugh about it if we laugh at it. I mean, you got to be able to laugh at yourself.
And I think at the same time, like, you in these situations, when it comes to Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle or anybody else, you're allowed to be offended by what you're saying, because in a lot of instances, they want you to be offended by it, but they want you to be offended by it in a way that makes you take a deeper look into yourself as to why you are offended by it. Like, what about your ego why is your ego so offended by what this comedian is saying? And it makes you do an introspective look. At least for me, at no point should you be so offended by something that a comedian says that you rush the stage with a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the speech is violence. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, at a comedy stand-up show, that's why you're there. They push the boundaries of what is uncomfortable for you and for the rest of the audience. That's the whole entire point. this stuff is just, this is unfortunate. I mean, he had a replica gun that can eject a knife blade. Like, he thought about this.
Yes. And apparently
thought
this
about
kid,
this.
is coming out now. This kid, Isaiah, what was his name? Isaiah Lee. Apparently wrote a song, like a diss track, about Dave Chappelle 2 years ago.
So that's going to show, I mean, all of that stuff is going to now be part of this, because that all goes to intent and, like planning, stalking. I mean, he'll probably rack up a couple other charges once they start to see how obsessed he was with Chappelle. You have to be absolutely obsessed. Like stalker mode,
yes,
to do something this violent and this crazy to somebody that you don't know.
Yeah.
To anybody, but to somebody that you don't know, or that you think you know from TV, like you have to be absolutely insane. So there's going to be so much more that comes out. Wait, the videos are already starting to hit. You see his rap video about, like, there's going to be more to this story here. What drives you to that point? Like, if you feel that way, but then to actually do it, actually get the ticket to go to that event, or if he snuck in, plan how he sneaks in. I mean, there is so much intent into getting on stage at an event in front of an A-list celebrity, past security, to harm them. I mean, you got to think about that. You got to plan that.
100%.
That's premeditated. Like, this guy's
is bad. This is bad. But what do you guys think about what seems like is going to continue to be a growing trend of people rushing the stage, of celebrities as a whole, but specifically comedians? What do you guys think? Just leave us a comment. Tell us what you think about everything that's been going on lately between Dave Chappelle and this Isaiah Lee guy, Chris Rock and Will Smith, Olivia Wilde being served papers while she was in the middle of working on stage. Like, it's a lot going on with people getting rushed while they're on stage. Let us know what you guys think. While you do that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this with somebody you think would enjoy our content. Other than that, I'm Wynton Yates, also known as Lawyer Wynton. That's Peter Speroni. Together, we are the Web3 attorneys, and you guys are metahumans. We like you. Come back. Watch us more. We enjoy it.
We do. We'll see you next time.